strong recommendation to wear headphones to gain a better experience of voiceover with songs. He said and pushed the room's door for you. So you glance the room from the outside and become confused. Namjoon figured out your confusion, so he sighed and looked here and there. That pushed you in curiosity, but his next word dropped down your heart into stomach. You quickly understand what he meant, so you start hiding the slap mark with hair, while cursing yourself to not think this before. He said and entered in room, but you are still standing at the place, asking yourself to either trust him or not. But soon you hear the footstep that is indicating someone is coming in this direction. So you quickly walk in the room and close the door behind. You nodded, then he left to bring water. You settle down on couch while thinking who is this person and how you will hide the truth from him. You were in your thought, but then he offered glass to you that you take hesitantly and start drinking while seeing him with side eyes. But he walked toward his side table and take out something. You quickly look away as he again turned to come you. Then you place the glass on the table and about to stand up, but stop as he extended the analgesic cream to you. You are not taking the cream from his hand, so he sat beside you and placed the cream on table. You quickly look at him as you understand he already knows someone slapped you. Then he signals you to apply this cream. You quickly stand up as you hear this. You know that you can't trust him because he will definitely tell everything to V. You start walking toward the door to leave the room, but he is calmly sitting on sofa. You hold the doorknob to twist it, but stop as he said. Your eyes widen in shock because you are not believing what you heard. He already knows that you are married with Jinff. So you quickly turn around to look at him as he also stands up to face you. You are standing in utter shock while staring him straight, so he slid his one hand in pants pocket and come 2 steps near. You fisted your hand as you understand now your life become more complicated as your hidden secrets are going to be revealed. You chuckled sadly as you found him giving you courage to reveal everything to him. You asked as your heart filled with insecurities, so Namjoon sat on couch and tapped the space beside him. You look at the space where he is indicating you to sit. You don't know why your mind is telling you to trust him. So the first time in your life, you decided to go with your mind over than your heart. You asked while sitting beside him, then pick up the cream to apply on your cheek. You stop applying cream on your cheek as his words push you back in your past. That's how you ended up here. So you sighed heavily and looked down while dropping your hand down with cream. Namjoon squares his eyes as he becomes confused by your answer. Your answer pushed him to think practically, but his eyes are still staring you as you start playing with your fingers, with head hangs down. Namjoon is so confused by your reply, so you close your eyes and start telling him everything, that how your brother threatened you to leave Taehyung, how you created the fake drama that night and pushed Taehyung away from you with heavy heart. Namjoon is listening each and every word, but he is controlling his anger against Suga by fisted hand. Tears slip from your eyes as Namjoon places the hand on yours and crushed it. You sighed and look up the front wall as everything started recalling in front of your sight. You paused for a second, so Namjoon questioned. You shake your head as no, so Namjoon frowned. Namjoon starts connecting dots as he understands that Mr. Kim hired you as a writer and you met with him at first place. You quickly look up and become startled to see company CEO Mr. Kim is standing at doorstep of your cabin. So you quickly left everything aside and stand up. Then bow him little, so he smiled and walked toward the table. He about to sit on front seat, but you said, Mr. Kim smiled and sat down where he was sitting, but you are still standing as CEO of company is sitting on client seat. Then how you could sit on officer seat? You hesitantly sit as you have to obey his orders, so Mr. Kim looked around the office with a smile. You smiled and bow your head little with a smile as he is oppressing you. You glub the saliva as your mind is trying to find a perfect excuse because the reason of your leave was fake. Mr. Kim smiled to see your care toward other, so he crossed his hand over table. You are cursing yourself mentally because he is wrong. You actually broke the innocent soul and still trying to run away from that sin. But still, you smile and try to change the topic. Mr. Kim smiled more and shook his head in denial, but you continue. You said as you still remember how he hired you when you left the Korea. You left everything there, your all academic records and etc. So in this country you didn't have anything to prove your talent, but that time Ray's entertainment industry was conducting a contest and you decided to try your luck. You smiled warmly and looked down in respect. Then he sighed, so you look up, but you become confused to see him as he is trying to say something, but words are not helping him. Mr. Kim sighed heavily and managed his posture to gather his courage. You place your hand over his and smiled to him. You said because you know that he is not in good terms with his son, so he smiled and held your hand over his. You nodded confusingly, so his eyes filled with hesitation. Your eyes widened as you pulled back your hand, but Mr. Kim became depressed. You about to protest because you never could imagine yourself with someone else than Taehyung, but Mr. Kim's eyes filled with tears, leaving you confused. Tears slip from your eyes, so you close your eyes, but Namjoon is sitting still. You nod and wipe your tears, then look at Namjoon. Namjoon's eyes softened to hear you, so he held your both hands and pressed them in between his palms. Your eyes full with tears, leaving your sight blurry, so you blink multiple times to get the clear vision. You look down with note, then he smiled and caressed your hair like brotherhood, so you start sobbing. You shake your head as don't know, so he understands there is something must be hidden from Jin's side too. So he smiled and started consoling you with heartwarming words to give you some time. You become calm down, so he takes the glass of water from your hand that you were drinking. Namjoon understands now you are ready to tell him further, so he looks at you calmly. You flinch as Jin enters in room and close the door with loud thud. You quickly look toward the maid, who is standing beside you to help you removing your jewelry and accessories. But you can see the fear on her face to saw him angry. He yelled like a crazy man, so she bowed him and quickly left the room. You also stand up as Jin starts coming close to you. It will be lie if you say you are not scared, because he is looking like a psycho right now. But still you decided to stay strong. That rise the anger in Jin. You frown as you are trying to understand his word, but he stands close to you and look at you from head to toe. You are still looking at his eyes, but he harshly pulled the necklace from your neck. You hissed as your neck got scratched by the chain. You look at him sharply as he abused you by word. So he poked his cheek with tongue and smirk. You are still glaring him as you are still bored and courageous enough to deal with this man. But his next word broke down your all courage in one go. You know that Mr. Kim asked you to help him, as he told you that Jinns want some time to heal on. You ask the reason behind Jin's behavior, but Mr. Kim always says that it's better that Jin will reveal everything to you. You flinch with his loud yell. Then he pulled the fistful hair of yours to threaten you even more. He jerked your body, causing you to hit with dressing table. Then he glared you once before walking to the door. He about to leave but stopped. Namjoon placed hand on your shoulder and caressed it to comfort, but you wiped your tears and looked at him with soft smile. Namjoon understand what you are referring, so he nodded with a assuring smile and said, You nod with a smile, but still you want to ask a lot of questions to him, so he asked. You quickly look back to him as you become surprised at how he could read your mind, so he caressed your hair. You are looking at him without blinking as you are desperate to know what was happened and who is we. again and completely turn to look at him, so Namjoon understands your desperation. Namjoon's face is showing the pain of that time. You can feel the same pain by his words and expression. Everyone are confusingly staring Taehyung's back, who just said to let Sugar live his life as long as he can. Taehyung chuckled sarcastically and looked back to Mr. Jun, who is fuming in anger right now. Mr. Jun squeezed his eyes, so Jungkook and Namjoon look at each other, but Taehyung sighed heavily and closed his eyes while facing the window. You clutched the couch sheet tightly by the thought that how much your action changed him. You know that he took this position to make himself powerful and more scary. You quickly look at Namjoon with frown as you are trying to understand you heard it right or not. Why didn't he cry on the death of the man he called his father? How can it be possible? You become freeze on his statement and look down in regret, so Namjoon smile and stand up. Your gaze follow him and found him taking out something from his cupboard. Soon he come to you and again sat beside you, then handed you the photo frame. You look down at the picture, but as your eyes caught the picture of Taehyung sitting on throne with a straight face. His blank eyes are screaming his inside thunder, but still he is calm. Tears slip from your eyes on his photo frame that is seen by Namjoon, but he stay calm and still. Then your finger moved toward his face and crashed over it, and soap escaped from your lips by the thought that what you did to him. You start crying while palming your mouth that is suppressing your voice, but Namjoon's eyes fill with tears too, so he wiped it and looked away, as he also wanted to hide his tears. Your body gave up as your heart started cursing you continuously. You let your tears out while mentally slapping yourself to push him away, just for the sake of his future. But now what? He is not even the person whom he used to be once. You are in your thought, but Namjoon pulled you out. You nod while still looking at his picture. Your fingers are still caressing his face, so Namjoon said. You look at him, then wiped your tears, so he looked at you too. Jin tried to sit as his head is aching. He placed hand on his forehead while trying his best to sit properly, then blinked multiple times to get a clear view. Soon his eyes caught a female figure is drying her hair with towel, so he blinked again to clear his view. He quickly recognized your voice and looked around. Then his eyes widened as he understood he is in your room. So he looked down. His shirt is half open, coat on floor, so he again looked at you with widened eyes. You turn through your shoulder and look at him with done face. Then everything started recalling to him. So he realized how he reacted last night. He was actually angry by those divorce papers, and addiction of alcohol made him even more angry. He doesn't have courage to ask you. So he decided to not ask. You start doing your makeup to hide his slap mark that take his attention, but you don't give him time to say a word. Jin hesitantly climbed down from the bed and picked up his coat, then set his collar before heavy side. You are looking at him from mirror. Soon you sighed in relief as he leaves the room. Jin came out from your room and closed the door behind. He looked here and there to make sure no one saw him. Then wear his coat and start walking toward his room to get ready for shoot, without noticing that someone already saw him coming out from your room and clicked his picture secretly with a smirk. She is smirking continuously while seeing his back figure. Then she glanced the picture that she clicked and poked her cheek.